Welcome back. It is Sunday, December 31st in the NBA. My three favorite picks are on the way. Let's recap yesterday. A 2-1 day. Let's talk about it. Jalen Brunson is over in points. That's what COS Hall of Famers do. He got the job done. Now, there is a chance you lost because the Knicks made a random trade in the middle of the day for OG Anunoby, which we could talk about that for a while, but we won't talk about that today. I will certainly take it. Jalen still got the job done. Bojan Bogdanovic and the Pistons got their first win in about 3 years, and Bojan helped them out get that done. And the Karl-Anthony Towns reminded me why I don't take a lot of cat props, because the man got into foul trouble again. But a 2-1 day, we will take that. And this is our final video of 2023, technically final NBA video. We will have a college football video posted later this evening for Monday's slate of games. But I appreciate anyone that's watched a video this year, or maybe this is your first video. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. If you want to do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. We got plenty more videos coming in 2024. But just a reminder, be safe tonight, everyone. It's going to be a great day. Hopefully we make a lot of money. We can enter the new year in style with a 3-0 sweep. I certainly appreciate anyone that's watched the videos. Tomorrow, in tomorrow's NBA video, I'll bring up some stats with how many subscribers, views, hours watched, all different things. Maybe even units won that we had. We've had a pretty good season, pretty good 2023. Let's make 2024 even bigger. But you guys came here for picks. I do want to remind people it is Sunday, so we have a couple NFL videos. And look, I've been on a scorching hot run in the NFL. So if you're not watching those videos, you're the one missing out. I think 18-5. We swept yesterday on Saturday. 18-5 run in the NFL. Really been dialed in. My best bets video was posted last night. I had a parlays video posted this morning, which is why this video is a tad delayed. Go check out those videos. I'll link them at the top of the description. But you guys came here for NBA picks. The first one is going to be a mini ladder. That might be a trigger word for some people out there. Let's talk about Kevin Durant, how I'm playing his props. I'm taking his assist prop, but here's how I'm playing it. Over 6.5 assists, minus 105 on BetMGM. Put 1 unit on that. Then we're sprinkling just a quarter of a unit, 0.25 on 10 plus assists for Kevin Durant at plus 550 on FanDuel. Now, if you don't have the ability to take alt props, I'd still stick to 1 unit for Kevin Durant. Probably played it up to about minus 130. But I'm really confident in Durant to get those assists today. And I'll take a little stab and the new year and this 2023. Going for a little bit of plus money, plus 550 on FanDuel. I don't take a lot of assist props, but I like this one. And either we're diving right into a trap, or maybe the books are going to find out the hard way what it means for guys to cash a plus 550. But let's talk about Durant, who, you look at the last 3 games. Let's talk about it. 7 assists, 14 potential assists. That debacle of a game against the Mavericks on Christmas Day. Last 2 games, 16 assists, 18 potential, 11 assists, and 20 potential assists. He's made 55, 65, and 68 passes. Now, I cannot guarantee if this is just a 2-3 game sample size for Durant, or if this is what we're going to see more of from him this season, where we've seen him kind of playing point guard for this Suns team. And the offense has looked really good these last 2 games. And sure, one of them was against the Hornets. The other was against the Rockets, a pretty good defensive team. And obviously, Orlando Magic are going to be their own test as the Orlando Magic travel to Phoenix to take on the Suns. Their defense is going to be worse on the road. But the Magic are a team that allows the fewest assists per game in the NBA. But I don't really like to read too hard into that, because it's not like they're giving up 10 assists per game and everyone else is giving up 29. They're giving up about 23 to 24. The worst teams in the NBA are right around like 29, 30. So it's not like there's a huge gap there. Obviously, it is a big gap, but not a huge gap like maybe points in the paint and points, things of that nature could be. But Durant still, I think, could get 7 to 10 assists. It would not surprise me at all, given how he's playing. And obviously, the Magic could just say, hey, Durant, we'll let you score 35 points on him. But we know how lethal Durant is at scoring the basketball. So it would not surprise me if he gets some mismatches against smaller guys. They throw some double teams his way. And look, I think that Durant has a chance here. I'm not saying he gets 7 assists is a lock, and that's why I'm not making it a 2-unit play. But I think if he gets to 7, there's probably a good chance he's probably facilitating really well today. And there's maybe he can get us to 10 assists. Bradley Beal is back, so that gives him another guy that can put the ball in the basket. But Eric Gordon playing really well. Grayson Allen too. And we've seen over the last 10 games for the Magic, like I said, not a team that gives up a ton of assists, but they've only faced 2 guys that threw it past 54 or more, or 55 or more times. You had Tyrese Halliburton with 15 assists, 18 adjusted assists, and 22 potential assists. He had 65 passes. And Brunson, 8 assists, 11 adjusted, 14 potential, and he had 55 passes. As I mentioned at the top of the video, Durant, he has 55 plus pass attempts or passes made in the last 3 games. So he's passing it a ton. Obviously, we need those guys to shoot the ball. But at the same time, he's passing a ton. The Magic haven't faced a lot of, elite guards this season. So I really do like Kevin Durant. I'll take the assist. I don't back a lot of assist props, but I like it at over 6.5. I like him for 10 plus. I feel like if you're going to take the 6.5, you might as well sprinkle on the 10 plus, because there's a pretty good chance if Durant's getting that many assists, then we're probably sticking into the same kind of offensive scheme they played the last 2 games, which I rather, if Durant gets 10 plus assists, we're willing to bet that the plus 550 will never be seen, at least for the next few weeks, if he continues how he's been playing the last two games, trying to get the teammates involved a little bit more. I don't know. I'm taking my shot at it on the final day of the year, 2023. Let's go Kevin Durant assists. Now, my second play is going to be a go-to guy that I don't think I've bet on a single time this season, but maybe we'll bet on him more in 2024. It's Jalen Williams of the OKC Thunder, J-Dub, as they call him, over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists, PRAs, minus 115 on Bet365. Now, I would take this at 25.5. I think this line could be pretty sharp, but I think 25.5 is still pretty good for him. And Jalen Williams is obviously a key part of this Thunder team, which obviously has been very good this season. But you look at Jalen Williams on the year, was a rookie last year, made a small statistical jump this year, but been looking a lot better and more efficient this season. And you look at him averaging 18 a game, 3.9 rebounds per game, and 3.9 assists per game, good for 25.8 PRAs. Now, his last 13 games when he came back from an injury, played a little bit better, 27.2 PRAs. He's recorded 25 or more, hitting this over in 8 of 13 games, including 4 straight. Now, obviously, Jalen Williams is not the number one guy. That is SGA. We know that. But also at the same time, he's been playing really well, and he plays a lot with the second unit. So he normally plays the first, 7 minutes of the game, comes out, SGA does his thing, but then he starts the second unit, and he plays a lot with those guys, and that's where a lot of his usage comes from. And we saw in his last game, didn't shoot the ball well, but still got over. He had 11 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. Guy that can fill up the stat sheet, 27 PRAs, only shot 4 for 10 from that game. This season, it's been something I've noticed, is Jalen Williams very rarely has back-to-back bad shooting games. In fact, this season has not shot below 40% in back-to-back games. Nope, hasn't done it once this year where he goes back-to-back games shooting bad, knock on wood. And you saw his last game at home at Brooklyn, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, crushed this line. And in that game, SGA had a day, 35 points. Giddey, triple-double. And Lou Dort even had like 24 points and 9 rebounds. So I really do think Jalen Williams can do a lot of damage against this Nets team. And obviously, Chet Holmgren is in the picture now, but I just think Jalen is a guy that's been playing really well at home, shooting 60% from the field at home, 49% from 3 at home. So this is a guy that's just really crushing it. He's been able to pile up these rebounds and assists against the Nets, which is something I believe he can continue to do. I think he'll be able to attack the rim against that Nets second unit, get to his spots, and knock down a shot. So I really like Jalen Williams. I looked at his regular over 18.5 points or 16.5 points, but if he hits the 16.5 points, very, very likely that he also hits the PRA line. I only think there's been one time this season he hit the over in points and didn't get to the PRAs, where he's had like 1 or 2 games where he went under points, but also got the PRAs, just like last game. 11 points, like 16 rebounds plus assists. J-Dub, count on you, man. Go get it done like you're over in PRAs. And then my third and final play of the year will be actually in the earliest game, Hawks versus Wizards. DeJounte Murray, over 5.5 assists, my plus 115 on Bet365. I know you're like, Austin, I don't know the last time you took an assist prop. It might have been a couple weeks. And now you got 2 of them in one day. You got Durant and Murray. What the heck's going on? But I really like DeJounte Murray. Let's talk about why I like his assist. Obviously, I don't take a lot of assist props, but I think DeJounte is in for a huge day. If you want to ladder him up to like 8 or 10 assists, I don't know if he gets to 10, but he could get to 8. I certainly think that's possible. Now, let's talk it over the last 12 games. Murray has averaged 5.5 assists per game right at this line. We obviously need 6. He has only had 6 in 5 of 12 games. So a little below 50%. He had 5 assists in 7 of 12. So hitting right there, right at the hook. Now, obviously not the best hit rate. Well, I would love to say, hey, he has 6 assists and 10 of his last 12 games. He's doing really good. However, the assist chances are there, which is all we can bet on. Now, you look at over the last 12 games, Murray has averaged 12.2 potential assists per game. However, he's only converted the potential assists into assists at a 43% clip. That's terrible. For reference, his teammate Trae Young converting his assist chances into assists at 62% clip. So what it's telling me is that Murray's due some positive regression for his teammates to finally start knocking down some shots, because the last 3 games, Murray down. He's down to a 30% clip. He's had like 12 assist chances these last few games, but only converted them into assists at like 3.5 assists per game or something ridiculous. Now, it's not that he's not passing the ball. He's passing a good amount. The teammates just start knocking down shots. However, today enters the best matchup he can possibly get against the Washington Wizards, a team that is number 1 or 2 in pace, but also gives up the most assists per game in the NBA. In 2 games versus Washington this year, Murray, 8 and 10 assists in both those games. Now, you'll say, Austin, he probably like 20 assist chances. No, he actually averaged 11.5 assist chances in those 2 games and played only 30 minutes. He's been playing more minutes and has more assist chances recently. He just hasn't been able to convert them into assists. I think this is the game where he finally gets his teammates to knock down some shots against the Wizards, who don't play literally any defense. He plays a lot with the second unit. DeJounte Murray, he's my snipe of the day. Give me his over 5.5 assists. I don't think this should be plus money. I think it should be about minus 110. That's probably where I would play it up to. I think DeJounte has a great chance at getting 6 assists today. Like I said, still done it in 5 of his last 12. Has the assist chances there. Perfect matchup for him. Give me his over and assist at 5.5 for a little bit of plus money at plus 115. I think is a great bet to make. But those are my 3 favorite picks of the day. Let's end 2023 in style and go 3-0. And if we can cash that Durant 10 plus, oof, that might be a really good day for us. But either way, I appreciate you guys as always for tuning in to all the videos that we posted all this year. I certainly do appreciate it. Just from me, but also from Logan. He certainly appreciates it too for all you guys love and support this year. 2024, we have some really cool things planned up, but it's just going to be a great year. So appreciate you guys. Be safe tonight. Have a good evening. And when we will post our college football picks video, that'll be live later on this afternoon. But we also have 2 NFL videos. Do me a favor, go check them out. See what I'm rolling with. We've got some ladders, some same game parlays. We've got a bunch of different stuff that we're rolling with on Sunday. We have the parlays video right here, and we have our best bets video, which I think you should click this one first right there. But you guys have a wonderful day. It's Austin. I'm signing out. I'll see you guys back in 2024. I'll see you then. Peace.